Take a moment to find the posture that you find most conducive to meditation. After spending the time checking the posture, making adjustments, arriving at a posture that you can commit to for the duration of the meditation, then gently bring your attention to the breath. To help us enhance the experience of tranquility and joy that is palpably present in our experience, whether it's felt in the mind, whether it's more in the breath or the body, wherever it may be present. Staying aware of that tranquility and that joy, we will take 3 full breaths. First, filling the lungs gently, quietly through the nose, feeling tranquility and joy as we do so. Then holding the breath in that tranquility, in that joy. Then ready, release the breath gently, quietly through the mouth, making a sigh sound. And as you do so, let go, feeling tension being released, going deeper into tranquility and joy. You reached a point, stay there as you breathe in, gently, quietly through the nose, filling the lungs in that tranquility, in that joy. Hold the breath in that tranquility, in that joy, getting ready to go even deeper with the next exhalation. And through the mouth, make a sound. Now you've reached a new depth. Stay there as you breathe in again. In that tranquility, in that joy, breathing in. Holding the breath in that joy, in that tranquility. And releasing the breath through the mouth, going deeper into that tranquility, deeper into that joy, making that sound. Now check the space of your awareness. Check the degree to which there is a palpable tranquility, a palpable, pleasant, joyful experience. Notice the clarity, notice the radiance of the mind. And within this tranquility, within this joy, within this measure of clarity and radiance, ever enhancing with each passing moment, gently bring your attention to the space in front of you, at the level of your eyebrows. And consider your ultimate aspirations. Like the aspiration to become fully awakened for the sake of all beings. And ask yourself, how will I achieve that state? Who can I rely on to teach me how to reach that state? What are the instructions particularly geared for me, for my personality? What community, resources that if I depend on them, they will help me to achieve that state? And begin to feel the presence of exactly the source in front of you in that space and at the level of your eyebrows. It can appear as a specific form, as a teacher, a mentor, someone who inspires you, whether someone you have actually met or someone you have read about and you feel a sense of connection to. And you feel from that person, from that source, you will get the instructions. You will be connected to the community, to the resources, and see that person, that being, in a form that you can relate with. Just by seeing the form, you feel inspired. And begin to relate with that presence. First, finding within you any measure of confidence that it's not just your imagination, that you're actually in the presence of that being. And contemplating by relying, this is the one, this is the means through which I will fulfill my highest aspirations. And thinking this way, you naturally begin to develop a sense of reverence. And when that sense of reverence has been built up to a certain level and you feel the need to express it, in your mind, express that sense of reverence. Contemplating with that measure of conviction that I have made direct contact with the means to help me fulfill my highest aspirations. And to strengthen that connection, you entrust yourself, deliberately, consciously taking yourself to the guidance and protection being offered to you. Contemplating that without a doubt, or whatever measure of confidence you have, that indeed the source to fulfill my highest aspiration is in front of me. And you feel this confidence that you will fulfill it, as though you are seeing that fulfillment already. And you express gratitude. After we make contact with that source that will help us fulfill our highest aspirations, there are conditions within us because of habits that will work against us. So from the very beginning, acknowledge them. Recognize that they are within us because of our own actions. And seeing how they are obstructing us from fulfilling what we desire, what we aspire to fulfill. We have a deep sense of regret for their presence, for having collected them. Seeing that they are not serving us, make a strong resolve in whatever capacity that we have, whenever we can, to avoid whatever behavior that brings these obstructions into our lives. And make a deliberate determination to act and behave in a conscious way to remove the stains that they have left. And we beg our innate capacity to evolve to help us. And take a moment to acknowledge the efforts that we have already invested in this endeavor and rejoice. Let the mind be gladdened. Think of others who have made similar efforts. Rejoice on their behalf. Think of those who have already achieved some of the levels that we are aspiring to achieve, and rejoice. Think of those who have already fulfilled completely what we are seeking to fulfill, and rejoice. Rejoice even for those who have had only one moment of thought in their minds, aspiring to fulfill what we are seeking to fulfill. Rejoice. Let the mind be filled with rejoicing. Having gladdened the mind, there's a level of clarity, a level of stillness, and understand if we don't make the direct effort, it's not going to happen by itself. So we entreat this infallible source in front of us that is going to help us fulfill our aspirations, to teach us. So we open our minds for whatever it is that will help us. must I do? What must I know? What am I doing that I need to stop doing? What am I not doing that I need to do? What understanding do I have that is to be removed? What understandings that I don't yet have that I need to have? Open our minds by making a direct request. Holding on to that measure of confidence that we have made direct contact with the source, with the means that will help us fulfill our highest aspirations. Also understand we have no idea what potentials lies within us that may divert us from our path. So in those moments, we don't want to lose that connection. So now we make a conscious decision not to lose that connection. So we ask for that source of that inspiration to always be with us. Having prepared the environment, prepared our body, prepared our mind for the meditation that we are about to do, again review the fact that we are going to meditate. Understanding what meditation means to us and knowing exactly what meditation we are going to do. Redirect all that momentum of preparation to the sole purpose of helping us make progress in our meditation. Being aware of the presence of that bright being, the source of our fulfilling of our highest aspirations. Feeling a deep sense of connection, wishing to be even closer. We ask that presence to come to the crown of our heads. And as that presence moved to the crown of our heads. We feel that sensation moving from the forehead to the crown, being aware of that bright presence. We beg our minds, all those qualities that would go against us deepening our meditation to become dormant, all those qualities that would support deepening the meditation to be awakened. And as we make this fervent request to our minds, to that presence above our heads, feel our whole being flooded with light. As the light floods us from that source above, wherever the light reaches within us, gives us the awareness of places of tension, gives us the ability to let go of the tension, to deepen the clarity, the radiance, to deepen the tranquility and the joy. Feeling ready, feeling the momentum of readiness. Let that bright presence above the head become a spark of light. Think of it as possessing all those qualities that we aspire to manifest within us, all those qualities that we aspire to become. See it descending through the crown of the head. Feel it descending, illuminating the pathway as it does, until it reaches the very center of our spiritual heart, and there merges with our mind. Once it merged with the mind, let go. Release all remaining tension within the body. Release all remaining tension, whether they are physical, energetic, emotional. And see and feel yourself diving deeper into stillness and joy, clarity and radiance, accessing and abiding in subtle, powerful levels of consciousness. When you're ready to come out of the meditation, First, make a dedication, directing the power of the meditation, its merit, to address some sort of concern that you may have. It could be personal, could be for someone you know, could be for a community, could be for all beings. And witness yourself actually abiding to some measure, to some degree, in stillness and joy, in clarity and radiance. And make the intention to arise, bringing a joyful sense of presence into the breath. Bring this joyful sense of presence into the body, feeling the body from the crown of your head, continuing down, adding more and more awareness of the body until the whole body is in the field of your awareness, from the crown to the soles, feeling the aliveness, the readiness of the body. Then let your attention, your sense of presence go into your immediate surroundings. Feel your surroundings through your sense of touch. Feel the clothing. Feel the air around you. Feel the seat. Then go through your sense of smell, or just the sensation of the air in the nostrils. Then deliberately hear what's around you. And slowly open your eyes, letting in light, seeing your surroundings.